But for now, I like the way this looks. I like the push and pull, but the problem I'm having is with the spring. As of now, I'm going to keep this Max T the way it is. I had my plans, my original plans for this was, I don't know if you guys remember, but I was going to run Primal Monster Truck shocks in the rear. All right, I was going to use these rear shocks, these big rear shocks, on the front, over to the front. I was going to make this ridiculous looking, spider looking Baja, you know. And I was going to make this even wider. I was going to put some extended hubs on here. It'll be even wider. I'm not going to do that as of now, but I think I still may do that in the future. I still may do this in the future. Over here getting this wheelie bar ready. She's heavy, but she is durable, man. No questions about this. Look at this thing, man. No joke right there. It's got a nice powder coat to it. It's not bad. Now I'm just going over, taking a closer look at this. Yeah, I need to go over it, man. All right, I haven't done nothing, people. Like, I want to put some grease, some Team Fast Eddie grease in here on the dog bones. I haven't done it. This is all like how you get it out the box. I have never opened up this transmission yet. I have not improved it. I have not, nothing. This is bone stock. I don't even know if it has grease in there. I really wish it had thicker oil, but it doesn't. I'm not even using thicker oil. That's another thing that I'm not cheating on you guys about. It's a closer look at this part. Very nice. Now we're going to have to Loctite it because it's aluminum now. Another thing you're going to want to do if you use this part, don't put this on dry. All right? It'll wear out. It'll bore out. It'll make this hole even wider. Then you'll have too much play with time, with the vibrations of the engine and the jumping and the bashing. So just throw some grease in here. You guys already know what grease I'm going to use. A little bit goes a long way. I don't even have to go in here. I can just use this here. It's good enough for that. And obviously you know how stringy this thing is. Just a little bit. Don't do the whole thing because you don't want dirt to get in there either. All right, just the tips, just the end of the tips. That's it. That way it'll get in there. It'll be deep inside, you understand? If you do the whole thing and if grease comes out there, start over, wipe it off. Because you don't want sand to get up in there. You understand? All right, so I just put a little Loctite on my threads here. So those screws can get on there. All right, just a closer look. There's no grease that came out, so that means that's perfect. If you see grease come out, take it out, wipe that off, because you don't want no grease there. All right, you just want the grease inside here. That's it. Okay, so this part here comes with hardware. This is the hardware that comes with it. All right, it's slightly shorter than the original, than the stock one, all right? You can wipe this off. Make sure you wipe the oil off if you want. Loctite the threads again, but I got plenty of Loctite on the threads on there. So I'm just going to slap these guys in after I clean it off. And use a paper towel to wipe the oil off. Way more support now in the back. Alright, so here's a closer look at my exhaust pipe here. Just check for damage. Just checking. I can't believe from all the abuse, this pipe has actually saved me lots of money. Do you have any idea how many pipes I could have had replaced already by now? Anyways. Yeah, so I didn't have to remove it, but I took it out just to get a closer inspection. And plus, I'm going to wipe her down. I'm going to use some 3-in-1 because I don't have any MP down here. Nor do I feel like going outside to the garage. And 3-in-1 will do the job. Just give it a light coating because I can. All right, we've got a couple of trophies right there. You know, hey, I can always send this pipe out in the future to get ceramic coated. You know, that would be the smart thing to do is ceramic coat it. Or make it look nice, powder coat it, you know. I can even powder coat it nice and red. I could powder coat it whatever, any color. You know? Now, since I'm here, I'm just gonna clean a little bit over here. See, stock transmission still. Haven't done nothing with this transmission yet. I wish the diff oil was thicker, but I'm gonna keep using what I have for now. I haven't even upgraded this yet. I haven't done nothing. I just slapped this engine in here. This engine will be coming out soon. Check it out, people. I've had this for years. Habiko, kid. Remember Habiko? Yeah. Alright, guys. So, something that I highly recommend you guys keep in your toolbox. Get a few Scotch-Brite pads. Cut them up. Or get discs. Or get whatever you like, man. And you can get brake cleaner or whatever. This is the best stuff, man. It dries up quick. But it's a little pricey. But super nice. You can get this from Dynamite. And that's it. You put a little bit on in here and clean this, man. It'll clean this really nice and clean for a nice and new exhaust gasket. Alright. Just spray some on there. See that? Spray some on there and clean it. There you go. Voila.
Oh, wait, reverse it this way.
Alright, people, here's a closer look at my pipe. I just wiped it down with some 3-in-1. Looks good. She looks good. Ready for another bash. Just leave this coating here. Here is it next to the pipe that Bartolone made for the Losi 5T platform. And the Rovan LT 450s and the King Motor X2s. Another closer look. Make sure you clean your threads real good. So I added the straw to my Nitro Blast. Just squirt it on the threads. And you just blow them out. Blow it out. It dries up real quick. I love this stuff. Alright, over here. Just threw this on my axis stand. It's going to work like a gentleman now. Got my drag Baja here. Waiting for parts. I'm going to clean up this table. I made a mess still. We still have to put the wheelie bar now. I put my exhaust back on. Shined her up, cleaned her up. Everything going good. I also had to make these, put these screws on here, these sheet metal screws. That's it. Alright, so let's finish. Let's put the wheelie bar on now. See that this is not aligning right. Take your time, and you're gonna have to bend this. That's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna have to, you wanna align the bottom. You wanna align this bottom here with that. All right, that's where those bolts are gonna go. And then the top, you're gonna have to bend them to fit underneath here. All right, to fit these holes. If you come across this, that's what you gotta do. All right. You can put this on a vise. You can throw some cloth, some rags on here, put some channel locks, bend it. If you want, you can heat it up with a torch, try to bend it a little bit easier. All right, I'm just gonna bend it here, possibly a little by little on the vise. Damn, man, this thing was a pain in the butt to get it in here. All right, so it's still not 100%, but I'm gonna just force this bitch in here. Alright, I'm gonna start aligning the screws here. Alright, people. So who says that you can't use a pry bar for RC work, kid? Yes, sir. That's right. I'm gonna have to use a freaking pry bar here now. So I'm gonna pry this guy a bit. Shape her a bit. That way I can get this guy lined up with that hole. So I can put this screw here. Alright, this is the hard way they came with this wheelie bar. I got these two guys on. This one was really tough to get in. I went in and out, in and out, in and out. That's it. I got her. I don't want to break that screw in there. You guys know what this is? Those damn 3mm hex drivers that always break on me. At least save one or two of them. Don't throw them out. All right, these constantly break on me, so I save them. Sometimes I'll use them as punches. You can use them for punches or even prying. See that? You put it to use, see it? Boom. You pry it. I got the first screw in, man, finally. All right? So I took this apart. All right? Why? Because I'm going to Loctite this. I don't want this to come loose, the vibrations. And here's just a closer look for you guys. See, this has ball bearings. Really good ball bearings. All right? Feels great. And see that? There's no need to put grease or nothing like that. Ball bearings are brand new, fine. All right? All right, got this wheelie bar. Let's do the front. Okay, so I just want to say, man, big shout out, man. Look at this. You get the whole front. Even this bottom plastic skid plate. All right, I was just going to reuse this because I had to modify this. I had to chop this hook off. All right. See that hook? I chopped it off over here. And the reason why is because I run a skid plate here. I just dremeled this off. All right, now we can just slap this guy back on. I can't believe it, man. It comes with everything ready to go. And hardware. I love that. That's awesome. I had no idea, but this is cracked. This is broke as well. But I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to keep it because this bar here is holding it. It's still good. But this did crack. All right, so I can always replace this in the future later on. All right, just got these, busted these out.
There, take it. Grab it.
All right, people, there we go. Got the front in.
Now one.
I don't know if I got to get these. Maybe they're still broke on the body. I don't know. I may need it here in the front. So the next thing I want to do is this modification here. All right, I told you guys I was going to do them. So this wire tie somehow got loose, I guess, from the tension. From when this thing was cartwheeling, from the tension, it just split. All right, I had two wire ties. One completely broke off, and this one here got loose. It's crazy. So, and the main problem with this here is this spring here. That's the main problem. All right, it's just so weak. It just, that steering servo saver, see that? Now, if I take this out, it'll be even weaker. All right, everything's tight. I drilled a hole here. I put this tight. I snugged it. See over here? You can get to that servo saver. I have it tightened all the way. So the problem is that spring. I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to do. We're going to throw some wire here. I don't care if it looks bad or if it starts rusting on me. I don't care. I just want, my main goal is to lock these two up. Here, let me take this wire tie here so you can see better. Just get a little feeding action here. Damn, look at this big mount, kid. What? There's a can there. CRC. Because I know video don't do justice. Alright, my ID shark is bigger. And this guy's really long. Closer look. See what I'm talking about? That spring is just so weak. Let's do a little something. I don't care. All right, this wire here, who knows if it's going to rust. All right, it's kind of strong. It's cheap. I had lots of it, so I'm just gonna use it. I'm gonna put like 2 or 3 pieces over here. I'm gonna put it nice and tight. All right, I'm gonna have a roller up on this side and roller up on the other side. All right, and I'm gonna use a set of alignments, good quality of alignment pliers, if I can. If not, I'll have to use some needle nose. But this here will get that sucker nice and tight. This is some quality Klein tools, made in the USA. All right, this is like electrician's tools, but it's just a great set of alignment pliers. You know, I like how it's like grinded off over here. All right, so if I, turn better, if I need to twist, so this will get a nice tight twist. I already did a bunch of twisties. Got me one on this side. I got another one on this side as well. I'm gonna add 2 more. Screw it. I don't care if this rusts on me. I don't care if it looks bad. I just need those 2 tight, man. I'm done. If I can steer good with this, I'll be good. If I ruin a servo, so be it. Whatever. I'll put another servo. All right, here we go. Look at that. Put a bunch of them. All right, I got it as tight as I can. I'm gonna fold some of these. Look at that. All right, it is definitely. Oh shit! Feels like it's almost locked. This one could be a little snugger. This one I'm gonna cut a little bit shorter. Look at that. My trusty old school Habiko. That's it, man. Look at that shit. It's ugly as hell, but she is stiff as hell, too. That's all I need, man. I don't care, bro. I need those suckers locked up. I hope one day Rovan comes with a solid piece, man. You know? Because that would be cool. I like the push and pull setup. But then, if it bothers me a lot, guess what? We'll make it a standard Baja steering setup. That's all. Simple. But this does look pretty. And then if we put the standard setup here, then we can put a bigger battery. But there's no need. The stock battery's working just fine for me. But I would like to put a big-ass life battery like this. In this, you can only fit this life battery in the standard box. Okay, on this box here, where the hell is it? I don't know if I have it. I may have to get it from Track Day. Yeah, so I had another life battery here, man. I'm using it in my Shorty Q. I'm excited, man. I feel like just firing this thing up right now, man. But I'm not gonna do that. That's crazy. The boss would definitely not like that at all. All right, people. Stay tuned, man. We got lots coming. I want to have a little fun with this. I want to start brapping. I want to start brapping this a little bit more. This thing desperately needs the high flow fuel system. Desperately. All right, I got it here. See that? So, hopefully I could reuse this grommet. If not, I'll put a new one. I think we should be all right. And I'm going to reuse this vent hole. We'll see. We'll see what happens. All right, people.